Let's have a conversation. Tell me what you think about the issues of the world. What kind of spice you wanna be? Tell me where you wanna travel. Do you believe in luxury? What's your hidden passion? What makes you so unique? Conversations with Nicole. Conversations with Nicole. Conversations with Nicole. Conversations with Nicole.
Can you believe it's been a year since you did Shac?
No, I
Does it seem
cannot
like it?
believe it's been a year. No, it feels like I just did it.
Does
It
it?
really does, and I remember the moments like they was yesterday. Yeah, Chop was a lot.
Yeah.
Chop was overwhelming, but
Yeah.
fun too
Good.
at the same time. We had a good time. It was. People don't think that it's true to the time and all those things. It's right on it. Like you have just what they say, and that's it. At the end of the day, it's done. So
Okay.
that's Chopped.
Yes. I think it, definitely has the opportunity of elevating you to a whole new level.
Yeah, it can. I think what I expected about Chop, I thought, oh, I'm gonna go away and it's gonna be, just all this, fanfare, which it was some. But then you come to the reality that there are almost 500 Chop champions, and so what are you gonna do to leverage yourself? And that's what it came down to. For me.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Well, welcome. We are here at Nefertari's. This is Conversations with Nicole, and my special guest is Chef Shac, Shacafrica Simmons, also known as Chef Shac. She is the Chop champion here in the Tallahassee area, and we are so very proud of her. But she does more than just win national food competitions. So we're going to get into that. So welcome, Shac.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here always.
Yes. So it's been a year since you won Chop.
A whole year.
Yeah.
And plus some.
And what's life been like after Chop?
Life has been exciting after Chop. It's actually been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
That's what I say. It's a roller coaster because, you have these expectations. You see Chop and you're like, oh, I can do that. And you do it, which was crazy. But then you, and win, and it was like, wow, okay, this is going to definitely easily take me to the next level. And I'm learning now that that's not necessarily the case. So.
All right. There's some other things that have to be put in place in order to do that.
Absolutely. It is definitely leveraging. You have to leverage that level of exposure and be able to still, I guess, make a living, stay true to yourself, and make a living.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure with the winnings, because the champion wins $10,000.
Yeah.
But people think, oh,
that was really interesting.
it's big money. We're about to do some things.
Yeah, it was gone. It was pretty much gone. Then it came when the check came. It was gone. But people were asking. They were like, "Can I get money?" I was like, I didn't win millions.
Right.
I only won 10,000. So.
Right.
Let's be realistic.
But and then don't you have to pay like taxes on that or something like that? Yeah. You got some. You gotta do that. So that's another expense that people aren't thinking about. They're thinking
definitely
that you got the whole amount, but no, not so much.
It's not. It was like I said, it was gone by the time it made it. I looked at the check, I smiled, and deposited, and I paid bills.
Right.
And here we go.
All right. So now we're leveraging those opportunities.
We're leveraging those opportunities the best we can, and we're getting a lot of opportunities. I expected more in Tallahassee. I really did. That's not necessarily been the case, but we go where the doors are opening.
Absolutely.
And we're always representing Tallahassee.
Yeah. So one of the things that you got to do was go to the South Beach Food and Wine Festival, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
exciting.
Okay.
With a lot of other CHOP personality. CHOP personalities and Food Network personalities, and that was really exciting because you see so many, these people right there. But I actually got some personal time with the producer of CHOP and a few other people, so it was really exciting, great opportunity.
Good. Well, hopefully you'll have more opportunities like that.
I will.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about your history from Palm Beach area originally. Single mom of 3.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
3 college grown children.
3 grown children. Uh-huh.
Yes.
And formerly worked at FAMU.
Yes, I was the executive chef at FAMU for 3 years.
Okay. And then you branched out and started your own thing, right?
Yeah, I say it was my liberation, and I did. I went out on and really concentrated on some things that I love, and that's empowerment and connecting people, but through food, through what I do.
Yes.
So that's been. I think that's what opened up the opportunities that I have now, and even the opportunity to be on a platform like CHOP.
Okay. Now, how long have you been cooking?
36 years.
Wow.
Since I was 5.
Since you were 5. Okay. You remember what the first thing was that you cooked?
Oh yeah. A fried egg.
A fried egg.
My grandfather taught me how to cook a fried egg. One day, and people think it's like this endearing story, and if you want to believe that, it's fine.
Okay.
But my grandmother didn't finish his breakfast before she left for work, and he was like, got me up out of bed, like, I'm gonna teach you today how to do this, and and that's how I learned how to cook.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
So you've been cooking ever since.
Ever since, and I think I feel like I channel him some when I'm cooking. He always called when he did concoctions, so I took that, and so I'm always creating, different concoctions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where's your inspiration come from? In terms of your concoctions.
He is my inspiration for concoctions, because he had really, everyone was always excited when he got up to cook. He didn't do it often, but he's, Bahamian man. So spices and aromatics are always a part. A lot of color, a lot of flavor, a lot of layering of flavor. So that was always exciting. When he got to cook, everyone was like, "Oh, I'm coming over," or whatever. It was always exciting for our family when my granddaddy wanted to cook. So
okay. Sounds like that may have been where you got your tagline of "Keep it flavorful."
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Now my mom and grandmother are great cooks. And Mom definitely nurtured that, but he was definitely the start.
Okay. One of the things that I've noticed is that we don't see a lot of Black female chefs, in cooking competitions or just across the country so much. It seems like it's mostly male dominated, both white and Black male. Why do you think that is?
I think because most women have been kind of pigeonholed into being mom, and they cook at home. And I mean, myself, I didn't think I could be a chef, but the opportunity presented itself, and I went with it. But we're here. I mean, black women chefs are here. We're out there. We're doing our thing. It is a lot of us out there doing it, and we just don't get as much exposure. We're kind of on the grind and not necessarily in front of the cameras and getting those kinds of opportunities. We're hustling, trying to make the money, and not necessarily looking for, that exposure, that camera opportunity like I have right now.
All right. So you hamming it up over there. So if you weren't cooking, what do you think you'd be doing?
Oh wow! If I wasn't cooking, probably birthing babies. That was that's what I was doing before I started cooking.
Okay.
So definitely, I have a love for women.
Well,
women's
let's
health.
say this. Started cooking professionally.
Okay.
Right. Since you've been
right.
cooking since you was 5 and was birthing babies at 4, what was you doing? Come on.
Yeah, you're right. Professionally.
Okay.
About 18 years ago, I
Okay.
started cooking professionally.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
You
probably
be delivering babies.
Yeah.
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 So that was a
babies.
passion of yours. Okay.
Still is.
Still
I don't practice,
Uh-huh.
but I still, I keep my toes in the water, definitely.
Still concerned about the babies.
Absolutely.
And serving them in the community.
That's right.
Yes.
Through Healthy Start, I'm on the board for Healthy Start, so I'm right where I need to be to support maternal and infant health.
Okay.
Definitely.
Now, the other thing I want to bring up is the whole Me Too movement.
Okay.
There have been, women have talked about being sexually harassed in the government setting, in the educational setting, in the entertainment setting, in a lot of different settings.
Yes.
So I was wondering if you are aware of or have experienced that yourself in the culinary area.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've been a leader, more of a leader in the kitchen. So what I've experienced, I should say, is people kind of being demeaning. And I think that's what a lot of African American women chefs experience, women of color experience. Just kind of like, instead of chef, and actually addressing you properly, or even, Miss Simmons or whatever, it's ma, it's bae, it's sis, it's these other names, and I don't think it's always meaning to be harmful, but it is definitely, it can be, condescending at times and demeaning.
Because you haven't told them this is what you want to be
Right.
called.
Right, my name, my name.
Right.
And I found myself constantly, with my workers, okay, I'm not your mom, I'm chef, chef Shac, all that works, and it's just, sometimes it's just hard, for especially males to get that. And so they get really comfortable. Again, it can be, in their talk, can be very condescending. But I've seen that not just in the kitchen per se, but even out in the community, when people find out, oh, she's a chef, and it's like, oh, you cook? Are you a cook? And I'm like, no, I'm a chef.
Right.
Yeah, I got the
credentials
loans and all that stuff.
What you said, the loans to go with it,
go with it, and the credentials. I carry them around, just let you know, it's a real thing. So, yeah, but people are like, oh, you're a real chef? Oh, I get that, a lot. You're a real chef?
Really?
Real. I'm a real chef.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Because I think people have seen women in the kitchen. They're not good enough to be chefs. That's what I feel like. But to me, it's ridiculous. Because it's like, why am I not good enough to be a chef when I've, fed and nurtured you your whole life, So I think it's just a re-education, and continuing to see women in these positions of power, that is not, they haven't seen from generations before.
Gotcha. So speaking of women in power, as black women, as a black woman in power, Chef Shac,
I
we are often maybe label a stereotype as being angry black women. Has that been your experience as well?
Yeah. Either I'm too nurturing, or the B word. When I'm enforcing the rules, when I'm reminding you of where you are, who you are, and how you should conduct yourself, then I'm not mine anymore. Put it that way. I'm something else. And that's what it's almost like you have a choice. Those are the choices that you're left with. Either you're going to be the B word, or you're going to be the nice, nurturing,
And that's unfortunate.
It
That's
is.
unfortunate, but
It
we've
is.
got to rise higher
Mm-hmm.
and continue to remain our professional selves and keep moving forward.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And we can do it.
So, what's the best advice that you've either received or given?
Oh, that's a good. Given probably was recently. I mean, I've gotten great advice throughout my life, but before I went to Chopped, I reached out to Art Smith, and I don't know him, but I don't know him well, but I had been introduced to him, and I reached out, and he was like, I know he had won Chopped a number of times, and he said, when you go out, he was like, be authentic. Don't go try to do anything new, and don't try anything you haven't done already. Be authentic and true to who you are. And when I went in there, that's the mentality I had, because I didn't know how to use some of these things that they have in the kitchens at Chop. And ultimately I was successful doing that. And so that was some of my best, I guess, advice received.
That is some good advice. Yeah. Just stick with what you know.
Do it, and do it real well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. I love it. I love it. So, what food are you not ashamed to admit is one of your favorites?
Okay, I love chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Yes.
I would not have guessed that.
Corn and chicken wings.
Corn and chicken wings, really?
them.
You know corn has like no nutritional value, right? It don't matter, you just love it.
I'm talking about the GMO kind too, I'm sorry. So good.
That's not good. I'm supposed to be setting a good example.
I do.
Okay.
That's just the one thing.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
That's right. No judgment, because I said that you're willing to admit, so no judgment, no judgment. And chicken wings, like hot wings, or okay, so fried, barbecue,
whatever, buffalo, Parmesan, garlic, whatever. That's what I like.
Okay, are you consider yourself a chicken wing connoisseur?
I am.
Oh,
absolutely. I'm waiting to get those 24 karat gold. They have these 24 karat gold.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I have to try them. They're like $1,000 a plate.
What?
Somebody gonna buy it. I'm putting it out there.
The next competition that you will be sponsored.
A plate of chicken wings. Gold, 24 karat gold chicken wings.
Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. Okay, so besides your guilty pleasure of chicken wings and corn, do you have a favorite food or a favorite type of food?
Well, that's
That
a
would be
favorite.
it?
Now, ice cream. Ice cream, yeah. I don't care if it's cold or hot. I have to have ice cream, butter pecan. Or pralines and cream.
Oh, pralines and cream. Okay.
Yeah, we can work with either one of them.
Wow. Who knew?
Who knew?
So if you could describe your life as a flavor or a spice, what would it be?
Flavor. Okay, so I probably not so much a flavor or a spice, maybe an aromatic, like onion.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because there's just so many layers of who I am, to me. Like, you just learn new things right now. But then also how my life has kind of laid itself out. And it's pretty much pulling back all those pieces of the onion to get to the good part. So I'm still layering them on. That's it. Yeah, it's like an onion.
And we're still uncovering these layers.
That's right. It's exciting. Keep watching.
Keep watching. So what's in the future for Chef Shac?
Oh man, a lot. We have a lot going on. Books coming, apps coming. Hopefully, we'll have a show coming soon. Yeah, that's what we're really
that would be
pushing
great.
for. Yeah. Yeah, and we're looking for like people who are interested in investing, because we have a lot of different products, and so we're looking to really expand our brand.
Okay, tell me a little bit about your products. Some
So
of the ones that you have
that
you can talk about.
That I can talk about.
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am. So Get Shac, which is our beverage line, it's infused waters, teas, and lemonades with mango basil tea being
That's like
our
the
top.
number one, yeah.
It's the top.
Y'all,
But right
that
now,
tea is the bomb.
but now you know that it's summer. Summer right now. That watermelon lemonade it's just so good. It's all watermelon juice, and it's so
Wow.
good.
I bet.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then our seasoning blend is an all-purpose, still under the Get Shac brand. And then we have our different services in the community. Our outreach, Empowered by Food, Life Chef, our one-on-one coaching. So we just have some good stuff, and the sensory experience.
Yes.
Should be
Oh my
coming back
goodness.
soon.
Yes, that's great. That's exciting. So if y'all haven't been to a sensory experience, you gotta go.
Definitely.
I mean, the food will make you cry. It's so good.
The whole experience really is very intense, and it's meant to. That's what we say: be overtaken, and that's what we want our guests to feel: overtaken when they leave, just overwhelmed by goodness. Yeah.
Okay, well, good deal.
Thank
Well,
you.
we're going to take a break right here, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Conversations with Nicole. As you can see, our food is here. I want to thank my guest, Chef Shac,
Thank you for having
sharing
me.
your experiences and what's been going on with you since you won Chopped. And we look forward to hearing more great and wonderful things from you in the future.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
All right. Well, we're about to get our eat on, and we will see you next time on Conversations with Nicole, where we're connecting the community through conversation.